Do you want to know my top 5 tips to reduce blood pressure naturally, reduce risks for heart attacks, strokes and heart disease in 3 months or less without dieting? My name's Anna and I'm the founder of Homemade Method. I've got master's degrees from Stanford and UC Berkeley, and I've already shared my simple, proven system with over 130,000 ladies just like you in their 50s, 60s and 70s, and they've used it to get incredible results. So let me tell you my top 5 tips that you can start doing right away to start reducing those blood numbers. Let's go. So tip number 1 is to enjoy more omega-3 rich ingredients. So these are things like salmon, flax seeds, chia seeds and walnuts. And these omega-3 rich ingredients actually reduce inflammation in the body, which is going to help bring the blood pressure down. Tip number 2 is to think about the Mediterranean diet. When it comes to heart health, think Mediterranean. So that means tons of fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, and of course that wonderful olive oil. All of this will help reduce blood pressure and reduce your risk for heart disease and strokes. The third tip is to eat potassium-rich foods. So these are things like dark leafy greens, broccoli, bananas, avocados, melons, coconut water, dates, and so many other delicious, nourishing ingredients, which I love to eat. And so when you eat these potassium-rich foods, you actually balance the effects of sodium or salt in your body, helping to naturally reduce blood pressure. My 4th tip for you today is to avoid those trans fats and artificial processed fats. Now these are actually things like margarine, the cooking spray oils, and other processed fats that are found hidden in a lot of commercially bought foods and fast foods. So when you're buying things like muffins or donuts or cookies or cakes, they often have these artificial and trans fats in them, and these are a whopper not only for your blood pressure going up but also for your bad cholesterol numbers. So avoid these processed and trans fats. We always say to our members, if you want to enjoy something like cookies, cakes or candy, make it yourself at home using the best nourishing ingredients and your body will thank you. Now, my final 5th top tip for reducing blood pressure naturally without dieting is to reduce consumption of white processed sugar. This is one of those ingredients that increases inflammation in your body, and so by reducing the consumption you'll be able to reduce the strain on your blood vessels and bring down blood pressure naturally. If you have a sweet tooth like I do, you don't need to abstain or deprive yourself. Just try and switch it for coconut sugar, which has a lower glycemic index, won't spike your blood numbers, and it's not going to have that inflammatory effect on the body. So it's a win-win-win. Now, if you loved these tips today, I've got so much more to share with you, and I'm sharing the nuts and bolts of the entire system. I teach my program members, thousands of ladies who've been able to improve their lab numbers, get off medications, hit their health and weight goals in their 50s, 60s and 70s in 3 months or less. I'm hosting a free workshop this week, and you can register by hitting the button below to reserve your spot, and I'll hope to see you there. Bye now.